Hello.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Robots in Disguise podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Hi, honey. I'm David.
And yes, this is the first part of the two-part finale of Transformers Robots in Disguise.
Yay! Well, yeah, it is kind of yay that we're getting to the end of another series. How many series have we done now?
Let's see. Beast Wars, Beast Machines,
Animated,
Prime,
this,
and we are not finished Rescue Bots yet.
No. So it's... Wait. I still can't... Was that 5?
That's 5, yes.
Wait. Yeah, 5. Rescue Bots will be done in another season, and then we skipped over... Well, we shortened a few series to one episode.
We fast-forwarded through most of the other Robots in Disguise and the Unicron trilogy.
Yeah. The anime stuff.
I don't know, man. Unicron Trilogy podcast could be fun.
Oh, God. I think we'd all go insane.
That's a lie. It would not be fun at all. It would be... I've occasionally come across it on Pluto TV, and it's just... I like when I have it muted, and it seems like maybe it actually just, the stream froze for several seconds, but it was actually just not animated.
Oh, is there an audio glitch? Oh, no, the entire dialogue in the scene is,
It could be fun in parts, but doing an entire season of 50-some episodes in a row may not...
I mean, listen...
God, it was... so many episodes.
I think maybe we could survive Armada, but once we got to Energon, we'd just all die.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do Energon. There are chunks of Cybertron I like, but there's also a lot of, well, this concept was not done as well as it should have been, mainly Speed Planet.
Yes.
That's the entire Armada cartoon for me. I had so many great fan canon ideas about Armada that did not do anything.
Oh, mine are all about Cybertron.
Yeah. So anyway, this season has been plotted like a Cyberverse season. Except an actual Cyberverse season would have ended with this episode. And then the next episode would be like the beginning of the next season.
Yeah, it is the finale. We are wrapping things up in a hurry.
Oh yeah, we are getting right to it.
This episode ending kind of feels like it could be a Beast Wars or Beast Machines ending season finale.
Yeah, it does.
Which is a good thing for in favor of this episode.
Yeah, it is an excellent our heroes are totally boned cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Did we get renewed for another season? We don't know yet. Have fun with that.
Yeah, so this is the 25th episode of Season 3 of Robots in Disguise, Enemy of My Enemy. And given that we are kind of running low on enemies on this show, I think we all know who this is going to be.
Yep.
As it is the enemy of our sexy enemy.
He's bringing sexy back.
So this first aired November 4th, 2017. We're almost at the 6-year anniversary of this, which is horrifying.
Wow. I'm gonna blow away in the wind now.
Yeah, there have been so many things I've discovered recently that were like from before 2019, like just before, and it was like, wow, it's over 5 years old and stuff. What the fuck?
And yeah, this is by Adam Beechin, who is very much the premiere and finale guy. He was like the showrunner.
Fair.
Yeah.
And we open and everything is going wrong. Everything is breaking in the scrapyard. The automatic guns are going off.
All the CRTs are static, and they got enough CRTs here to do the set dressing for the Loki series.
They've got those. They've got the microwave is malfunctioning, and so is the terrifying clown statue, ?
Oh god, clowns are back. There are reports of wild clowns appearing in towns again.
Thanks to the Monsterdon group, on Mastodon, which has become Mastoween for the season. I have recently been converted to a Killer Clowns from Outer Space appreciator.
Wait, had you never seen it before?
I had never... I was aware of it, but I hadn't... I mean, as someone who used to work in a used bookstore and deal with VHS tapes, I was aware of it, but I had not actually seen it previously.
Wow, that had to be a treat. That's one of my favorite movies I saw way too many times in the 90s on, like, Up All Night or something.
It was amazing.
Yes.
See, I don't know. Maybe Denny's just a real big fan of Poltergeist or something?
Maybe.
Possibly.
So he just has I mean, it's probably like the roller coaster. He probably just found it cheap and had to have it.
But apparently it is not something that they have done, shockingly. Even Grimlock isn't at fault this time. It is instead the weird cloaking device of the gigantic ship that's about to land on them.
Yeah.
We get a hell of a cold open there, because you've got this out-of-control part of the security system that's like shooting its way towards Fix-It, and then we get opening credits.
It's a regular Day of the Machines around here.
Yeah.
But no, indeed, and this is not just any spaceship. It is, of course, Prime Force One.
Also, the fact that the stuff in the cold open was not really necessary in any way, except that you had to establish mortal peril to open the show, was extremely Rescue Bots. Yes. And I think if anything is going to continue from Rescue Bots to the rest of the franchise, it should be that.
Yes. So indeed, Optimus Prime is aboard this thing, and so is basically every other Autobot character we've seen on the show.
I forget, had we established... I know that we were aware, but had the show established previously that his ship is called Prime Force One?
I'm not sure if it had
because
offhand.
I hate that name a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. We read it on the wiki, but yeah, I don't... Maybe the first time it showed up? But definitely, they got a shout out here.
They do actually name it, and it's a terrible name. I hate it.
But can't you totally see Optimus Prime doing the like Harrison Ford Air Force One thing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that would be kind of fun, but... Well, but it's like the Prime Force is on Prime Force 1, because it's a whole team and they need a team. We have the B Team and Prime Force.
Yes.
I guess.
Which admittedly sounds like a subtitle for a season of some Transformers show, The Prime Force.
Yeah, I was going to say, Prime Force might be like an Image comic from 1994.
Probably.
Oh, so Prime crosses over with Force Works?
Oh, yeah, I guess it would have to be from the Ultraverse.
I was going to say Prime just gets, like, a whole group of buddies that are all, like... they're all just different versions of Cable.
I mean, yeah, if it wasn't Force Works,
well,
Marvel?
they did have, like, there was, like a lady Prime who was, like, Elven or something? Elfin?
Was? Wow, I didn't get nearly far enough into that continuity for that.
I never read any of this. Sorry.
Did I read? I knew way too much about them.
But
I watched
sure
the
did
cartoon, which is a solid candidate for ending up on this show eventually.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
I sure did slap a lot of dollar stickers on back issues at the used bookstore, though.
Those were probably overvalued.
Yeah, those might have ended up in the 10 for $1 bags.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, back in the era when they would have, like, 30 different covers for a first issue of a comic book. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's today. That's now.
I know it still happens. It's weird.
I hate it.
So, of course, we got Optimus Prime, still Peter Cullinan it up.
Yes.
We've got Drift, last seen a few episodes ago. He's not so thrilled to be reunited with Grimlock.
Grimlock is very excited to see his teamie, though.
Yes.
Windblade, who's back to flirt with both Strong Arm and Sideswipe.
Yes. Bisexual icon Windblade.
We've got Ratchet, who remains Jeffrey Combs.
He sure does.
Yeah.
And does indeed get an I needed that in this episode.
He does.
Yes. Oh, shoot, I didn't even note that. How far do I have to go back?
For Mastoween, last week we did the Reanimator. And
Ooh.
Yes. Perfect timing.
It was distressing. I mean, I had actually seen that one before.
And what would the note have even read, Dan? Cat dead, details later?
Yeah, there was foreshadowing of that before it even came up in the movie as we were watching along.
Nice Talking Heads poster.
Oh.
And much discussion of, the original Lovecraft story is pretty good. Don't read chapter, I think it was 3.
Yeah, except for that one section. Do not read that one section.
That section isn't bad, except for the part where it's real bad.
Except for being incredibly, profoundly racist in all of its description.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I did suggest some H.P. Lovecraft stories that manage not to go there.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Jazz, who we have not seen since all the way back in early season 1.
Yeah,
oh, wow,
I'm impressed that he rated coming back for this, but I'm glad he did.
Yeah. Same voice actor and everything.
Yeah.
Ooh, good.
They had a little extra budget for voice cast, and they decided to use it.
Yeah. So it turns out that the everything going screwball was the result of Ratchet's cut-rate cloaking device, but it's not his fault because he is a doctor, not an inventor.
Which, again, is not a thing that was necessary to happen at all, except that they needed some mortal peril to start the episode, so come on.
Yes.
Yeah, it is weird that, but they say he made it, but he is an inventor. But I guess he just tweaked an existing thing or something.
Well, he's not a good inventor.
Yes. He's no Wheeljack.
He's no mad scientist. Oh, wait.
There is definitely...
Even the Wheeljack that he knows is not, a great inventor or anything. He's mostly a guy who cuts things with swords.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I miss having a mad inventor Autobot. I mean, mad scientist Decepticon still happens, but... G1, mad inventor.
We'll get to Earthspark eventually.
Oh, dear.
And apparently Jazz and Bulkhead are like old pals.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I guess he was a wrecker.
Everyone was a wrecker in Prime.
A wrecker adjacent. Oh, and there's mention of a triage shield, or is that just what he's calling the force field?
That's what it's called, the cloaking device, I think.
That's a weird name for it. That's odd, triage.
Yes. So, yeah, he's finally going to explain what he's been doing the whole season. That is that he needs them for Cybertron's liberation.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because it seems that right after Transformers Prime, a new Autobot High Council came into power, and they were very isolationist. And they also kept, they basically disavowed Optimus Prime, blaming him for everything that happened to Cybertron. And so everybody who worked with him got disavowed. And which is why, way back in the first episode, Bumblebee had such a crummy job.
Yeah.
Yes, this does explain Bumblebee's crummy job, but then also, here they have to hand wave that there was a statue of Optimus Prime, and say that, well, they made a statue of him at first, but then they disavowed him.
Yeah.
So then that statue that Bumblebee knocked over in the first episode has an excuse to have existed.
But it has an excuse to why we didn't put it back up.
But then he has a crummy job.
Yes. Yes. And we get a bunch of little file cards for everybody here. You see pretty much everybody from Prime.
So many G1 guys with new designs like Inferno and Grapple and loads of people. Well, there's also Rodimus in there.
I think pretty much like Wheelie's in there, and also notably, all of the rescue bots are in there.
Aww.
Oh no.
Yay.
So yeah, they're blacklisted once they get back to Cybertron too.
Oh, that's sad. That is very sad. They won't know what they did. Chase, don't tell Chase. No one tell Chase. He wouldn't know how to deal with it.
Also, apparently, weirdly, there's also a guy named Tune-Up in here.
Tune-Up?
Who was apparently like the prototype version of Fix-It.
Tune-Up, oh.
And also notable, a couple of the guys in here, like Alpha Trion and Cliffjumper, are dead. So they're blacklisted and dead.
That's extra. I mean, you never can tell. Like, people come back. I mean, I guess no one in this series has come back.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Optimus Prime.
Yeah. He went into the realm of the Primes and came back.
I mean, he was already dead when the show started, and then he stopped being dead.
Yes.
So, listen, if these guys come back from the dead, they do not hire them.
They are persona non grata. I mean, if Cliffjumper comes back from the dead, he'd probably just be a zombie again.
Do not hire this zombie.
No. Do not hire this zombie.
Yeah. And anyway, so not only are these guys up to no good with the whole, blacklisting our heroes, they are also mind-controlling the population.
Which is not okay. But to be fair, they also all have very stylish black and blue color schemes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I am a fan of. The good aesthetics. Bad fascism, good aesthetics.
Well, the black and blue is very, very common in cool fascist regimes. Just look at Zeta Gundam and the Titan Gundam color, or the Titan's colors on the Gundam Mark II. Oh wait, is this Gundam? We're involving politics and giant robots.
Real life.
I know. But this is very much liberate Cybertron from politics.
I will say the whole mind control thing sort of blunts the...
yeah, that's kind of weird.
The sort of message of this, because, you do have these sort of sinister rulers who are, manipulating the populace, but they're literally manipulating them by mind controlling them. And it's kind of...
But the mind control feels like it's a recent thing.
Yeah, they were okay with it up to this point, because now they are going to be... They are now planning to invade Earth.
Well, yes, because they were elected to keep Cybertron out of other people's business and not fuck with other planets, and now the plan is fuck with other planets. It's like, that's politics, all right. It's like, we say one thing, do something completely different.
So now, indeed, cut to the Cybertronian, the Cybertronian High Council.
Yes.
And the leader, who's not named in this episode, probably because it gives away immediately that he's a bad guy.
No, don't they say his name? Somebody says it. I swear.
I think they do say it.
I thought Cyberwarp did. I think somebody addresses him.
Oh my god, guys.
Okay,
Come on.
he is Cyclonus, so surprise, bad guy.
Yes. They do mention Cyclonus' name. Also, Cyberwarp is not a great name.
No, it's a good name, but it's a very... Well, that's a Decepticon name.
It's a very generic name. I don't care for it.
Well, yeah, it's
God,
like,
guys.
Oh, we somehow lost the license to Skywarp feeling.
So, Cyclonus is voiced by Harry Lennox, who is one of those guys who's kind of in everything.
Yes, he was one of the... Well, at first I thought, it's like, is that Tony Todd trying to do a higher-pitched voice? And I was like, oh no, Harry Lennox, yes, that's another guy who shows up in a lot of things.
He was on that show, The Blacklist. He's on like 200 episodes of that.
Blacklist.
Oh.
And if you're a fan of the Zack Snyder DC movies, he is also the guy who was supposed to be the Martian Manhunter, but is...
Oh.
I don't know if he ever actually got to be the Martian Manhunter.
Oh, no, I don't think the Martian Manhunter showed up in those things. I mean,
he's the guy who's
then again, I didn't lost the last
supposed
few.
to be the Martian Manhunter.
Good casting. But I don't want to watch any more of those movies.
Nice. And he is speaking to Cyberwarp, voiced by Brooke Goldner.
Yay, we get someone who's not Constant Zimmer.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to throw the word Nepo baby around.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'll do it.
But, do you remember who the CEO of Hasbro was at the time?
Oh no. Oh no.
That was Brian Goldner.
Yes.
Who is the late Brian Goldner.
Well, that's right.
Who is indeed the father of Brooke Goldner here, who has been in various other Hasbro things. She's on, like, My Little Pony and Littlest Pet Shop.
That's sus.
Pound Puppies, and apparently Clue, a movie mystery adventure.
What? What?
You can't just do
There's
that.
a new Clue movie? Was it a TV movie or some nonsense?
It was like a TV movie that aired on the Hub or something.
Okay, that sort of makes sense.
They're like teenage sleuths or something.
Okay.
This sounds like it does not acknowledge the full cinematic contribution that is Clue.
You see, this movie was just a red herring.
Yes. Yes, it was.
And appearing in this episode but not saying anything are Skyjack, Tread Shock, and Riot Gear.
That's a mix. This feels like third tier G.I. Joe names.
Tread Shot, Action Master, wasn't it?
Or Tread Shock.
Oh.
Tread Shot wasn't. Tread Shock is. I don't think there's only one Tread Shock, as far as I know.
Yeah, it's just
These
this
are
guy.
very fascist names. So I guess good job with communicating the fascists.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have figured that out, population of Cybertron.
Yeah, people don't pay attention to politics.
Well, don't blame me. I voted for Riot Gear.
Don't blame me, I voted for Jackboot.
Anyway, so he is very, Cyclonus is the leader of this group. He is very gung-ho about the whole invading Earth thing. And, Cyberwarp, she's having some doubts because, she's, does this have to involve hurting innocent people? At which point he is all, it doesn't have to. It's just a bonus.
Maybe you're working for the bad guys, honey.
In case you were wondering if he was a bad guy.
Yes.
Anyway, so, Prime, he wants to go stop this invasion, but he is too famous and popular, so he is going to have to stay behind. So
is
we need
he
to send
that
somebody less
popular
famous,
if they've got him on the, bad guy list? That seems like maybe you're not popular.
Well, maybe not popular, but famous.
Okay. He's too well known.
I'm too cool and famous to be on this mission. I must send you, my loser subordinates.
Fair.
But no, the problem is
Who
Bumblebee
people back on Cybertron have heard of, but... Well, yeah, Bumblebee is famous.
Yeah, Bumblebee is too famous, so it is time to once more unleash the Browning.
Yeah, oh god, when he was mentioning the camouflage and stuff, it's like, oh, we're going to get a new color scheme of Bumblebee. No, it's freaking brown again. Why brown bee? Our least favorite color
Arctic
scheme.
camo would have been much more of a disguise. This just looks like he's being seen through a dust cloud.
Or even do the thing that all the toys do, invert the yellow and the black.
Yes.
There was a couple toys that be in this line, I think, that were that color scheme.
I think
Possibly
so.
It's like everything else, but it doesn't happen on the show ever. I was like, especially since that's one of my favorite color schemes that B ever gets.
Too bad. You're getting brown. You're going to like it.
No.
Welcome to Browntown.
No.
Population U.
Population B.
So yeah, he browns up, and it's time to head off. So while the Prime Force stays behind and handles the potential invasion, the B team is going to go to Cybertron aboard Prime Force 1 plus Drift, because we're getting the band back together. And if you know anything about the toys that were introduced in this episode, you can see why they're bringing Drift as well.
Yes.
Do they need him to form the sword?
They might need him to form the sword.
Oh boy.
It's exciting.
Sorry, I am occupying my hands by trying to transform Flamin' Hot Jazz, so...
Flamin' Hot? Oh, the Doritos, Jess.
Yes.
And also, we get a brief mention of how... you will remember that Prime got here last time via space bridge. But he's all, our space bridge broke.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know why that involves anything like... But, we made our ship go faster so they can get there quicker, because I guess the Cybertron is within a couple light years.
We could try that, but...
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know why just say, well, it's wonky and you have to drop out far from Cybertron to sneak in because you can't warp in or some nonsense. Saying it's broken just feels... Mm-hmm. There's so many things in this show, especially this last season, where it's so ridiculously convenient that something happens so the plot can happen. And this instance is like, it doesn't even need to happen for the plot to happen. They're just going to Cybertron.
Yeah. So they're en route to Cybertron, but somebody has stowed away.
Is it Knockout?
And perhaps could it be the titular enemy of our enemy?
It's close. It's close to Knockout.
We do indeed have a very sexy stowaway, and it is Steeljaw.
He didn't bring any money to pay you, but he can find a way.
I really did not expect to see him again at all. There is no reason to see him again, but I'm glad he's here, because he is the Knockout.
And it appears that for once he is wholly sincere, because he's all, listen, I want to rule Earth. That's not going to help me, and, I would rather not see them take it over, because I want to take it over.
Yeah. Which, logic makes sense, but it also feels really weird for him. Like, to be this magnanimous, and it's like, I want to help solve the problem, so I can take over Earth. And I'm sneaking upon the ship of the guys who captured everyone else I know, and have tried to work for me. Like... From Steeljaw's point of view, it's like, this is the dumbest idea possible, but I guess he's that low.
He does seem less interested in murdering Bumblebee than he has been so far this season.
Yeah.
I mean, that can come later. He's got stuff to do.
Also, it's been a while since...
He knows how to prioritize.
It's been a while since we've seen, like, Steeljaw next to Bumblebee, and I don't remember quite seeing him next to everyone else all at the same time. Like, man, he's big. I didn't realize, like,
he's a big
how
guy.
Big. I mean, I knew he was taller than Bumblebee, but not that much taller. But he is that much taller.
And so B is all, we should instead put you in an energy cage and also gag you.
Yeah, lock him up tight.
The gagging him part seems especially wise, but also cruel.
Well, but it's not that cruel, because it's just a patch they stick on his shoulder. It's not a literal gag they stuff in this dog's mouth.
But still, he needs that. He needs that talking.
Yeah, but that's what he's best at, sonics and convincing people.
It's like at the end of Avengers when they have to gag Loki.
Yes, it should have been like that.
So we're back on Earth, and Optimus Prime and his and Prime Force have found one last electronic parts warehouse that is wholly unmanned. Got one more automated facility for the road here, buddy.
Why?
Yeah, it's like
why does no one
like an
work?
abandoned Best Buy.
Why does no one work on this planet?
That's very weird.
I mean, I guess maybe they just have enough Cybertronian technology that it's a post-scarcity society.
Maybe.
I mean, considering what happens to it, it makes sense. But it would have been funnier if, like, oh, there's an abandoned facility, and that's one where it's like, oh, no, it's not. There's actual people here. Like, that would have been a funny gag.
But I guess the problem is that all the people who remain are probably, like, total crap at hiding.
Yeah.
It's an unmanned facility, but there is a tour group that day, and it's like an elementary school field trip.
Or like a safety inspection or something. Just something where they would have to distract them as a gag that, wow, these automated facilities usually are empty, except for this one. Huh.
Yeah, we barely even see Denny and Russell in this episode. Not a lot of humans.
Yeah, no, outside of the cold open, do we see them, like, once everybody else shows up?
I don't think we do.
Weird.
Yeah.
I hope we get to at least see them one more time at the end.
Hopefully.
Say goodbye.
Yes. So they see a Cybertronian stealth craft zip out of there, and they find that they have left behind their to-do list.
Yeah, conveniently.
It's always nice when they leave behind the grocery list.
And it does appear they're trying to build a gigantic space bridge through which they can send the entire invasion force.
That's that's a pretty big space bridge.
So back on Prime Force 1, Sideswipe is pro letting Steeljaw go. Strongarm is con letting Steeljaw
Wow, what a surprise.
go, because he is, of course, he is a known felon.
Drift points out that he and his mini-cons were also once felons, and Grimlock too, and Grimlock just has this great grin on his face, like, yeah, I was a felon.
Yeah.
It's a good expression.
But sure enough, they pretty quickly get attacked by drone defenses after their cloak gets knocked out by satellites, and most of the team is then incapacitated by a bunch of exploding consoles. They really should not have bought their spare parts from Starfleet.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of exploding and smoke that goes on in the control room. Or bridge, I guess, where everything is.
Like I said, classic Starfleet construction.
Yep.
I know, but like the sparks and stuff, but there's just so much smoke. From what?
You really shouldn't have your communications electronics smoking like that. It's
When was the last time Prime dusted the bridge?
Are they full of transistors? Like, what's going on?
Lots of sand?
Drift, you must fetch me a can of compressed air. Jazz, have you been clipping your fingernail by this control panel?
Oh, somebody maybe was buffing in there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Anyway, so unfortunately, this means that there are not enough people to man the stations.
Not all.
So they need to let Steeljaw out.
Oh no.
Well, lucky for them, he let himself out.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Fortunately,
Which very much felt like a thing we were going to see happen in the background, but it's kind of happened off panel. It's like, yeah, I got myself out, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fortunately, again, he has decided to deprioritize murdering B in order to help them with the ship that's, he needs to remain intact for himself to also survive.
And it turns out he's a great shot.
Great shot, kid. 1 in a million.
I mean, he probably sits around Earth all day playing video games.
So, and Steeljaw's all this. And, hey, now do you trust that I'm on your side and you'll let me go? Because, well, you could have just been acting out of self-interest. Aren't we all, Bumblebee?
Oh, Steeljaw.
Steeljaw has 100% been watching those X-Men movies.
Yes.
I'm a bit of a Magneto myself.
You should have killed me when you had the chance, Bumblebee.
He would totally see himself as Magneto.
But indeed, Bumblebee does just, beat him up and put him back in his cage.
Yeah, well, he locks him up with the cuffs again because he got him off of Strongarm, was laying on the floor unconscious, and then kicks him in the head. That seems a little excessive abuse of a prisoner of war.
Time for some more police brutality.
Yeah, but B, that's like...
Weren't we just talking about this, Bumblebee? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, last episode when they were arrested by cops and beaten up. Oh, that's weird.
Although this is the guy who also tried to claw out his eyeballs earlier.
Yeah, it's a little personal.
But that was a couple weeks ago. It's personal. Don't get personal, B.
He's not acting in his capacity as an officer of the law. He is acting in a personal capacity.
Yeah. If he kicked him before putting the cuffs on, maybe, but it's after he put the cuffs on. Anyway, when they're getting attacked by the drones, B has the heaviest curse I think we've heard in this series. Double scrud.
Oh.
Oh, no.
The rare double scrud.
Yes. Which is a robot curse that's growing on me.
So we're back. So back on Earth, Ratchet and Jazz, they figured out that all that space bridging and ground bridging we've done since the Autobots got here has actually left a bunch of space bridge particles in the air? ? So anyway, this big space bridge that they've built, they can indeed harness these space bridge particles in the air and then generate a huge portal to Earth, sending the Decepticon invaders, or the Cybertronian invaders, through.
That was kind of a neat idea, that all the ground bridging that has been happening throughout the entire series has been spreading particles all over the planet, making it much easier to build a space bridge there. A big one.
Yeah.
Oops. Womp womp.
And meanwhile, it turns out that signal they followed was, in fact, a device that was just meant to send a signal, and is connected to a huge bomb.
Yes.
Someone set them up the bomb.
And then we get like an Autobots huge explosion, like it's the end of a MacGruber segment on Saturday Night Live. This guy's a friggin' genius, MacGruber. And so they're all dead.
Yep, that's it. That's the end of Optimus Prime and Windblade and whoever else was in this group.
Mm-hmm.
The end. R.I.P.
So meanwhile, the Prime Force One has got through these drones. It touches down on Cybertron near the High Council's headquarters. And Steeljaw is all like, come on, I know how to get in here. And also, when I was here, I conveniently heard them talking about how there was a break-in, that means you drift, and that they have now upgraded their security, so you won't get in a second time.
So good job, Drift. Steeljaw's a jerk. But he's a sexy jerk.
Yep, and so Bumblebee is just fine. So they're now in Kaon Plaza, and there's just apparently Cyberwarp just spreading anti-Optimus Prime propaganda on like an endless loop here, and everyone's cool with it.
It seems like maybe you would be better just like not mentioning Optimus Prime instead of constantly reminding everyone about him, but I don't know. I'm not a fascist. I don't know how fascism works.
And I kind of appreciate the
oh my god! Butter! Fuck off! Oh my god. He just toppled out of my lap and tried to correct that with all of his claws into my thigh.
Oh dear.
So, okay.
I think they're kind of trying to go for some sort of Beast Machines aesthetics here, which I kind of appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's more uniform forms of robot. Very Viacon-y, kind of, without going full drone army. Everyone just has more standardized body forms and approved color schemes that are very muted and evil looking.
And I appreciate that we just get like a bunch of rando Cybertronians walking around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice when we get some extra models.
And also a bunch of High Council troopers who want to see your papers.
And then they totally racially profile Grimlock.
Oh man,
Yes.
he gets dino profiled.
It's not right. You can't just see a Dinobot and be like, oh, we gotta run a face scan on this Dinobot because he's a Dinobot. It's wrong. It's not right. It's racial profiling.
Oh. And then so indeed, and it is their own fault for just having him like under a tarp.
Yeah, like
that's worked so well so far.
it feels like either they should have just brought Bulkhead or somebody else instead, but they have to reform the combiner later. But then it feels weird that they get caught because of that. It's like, oh, Dinobots, there should be more Dinobots as enforcers on this fascist Cybertron. Swinging around Mace Club tails or something, but I guess they have to get caught somehow. It would have been better if like Sideswipe fucks up,
as he does frequently.
Yeah,
because almost immediately they are indeed surrounded by a zillion troopers. I appreciate like how many guys they're just surrounding them, and they've got like aircraft and like these sort of big ground vehicles.
Yeah. Again, very Viacon-y.
So, they are boned, and that is the end of the episode.
Oh no! The series finale of Beast Machines!
Dun dun dun! Bum ba bum ba bum bum ba bum ba bum. Warmer.
I'm getting the feel these last two episodes I think should have been a 3-parter instead of a 2-parter.
Yeah, I can see getting another part in here. I mean, you do always risk having that sort of sloppy middle part.
Yeah, all of this just really does feel like it needed to be drawn out a lot more.
Yeah, you could have ended like the first episode. There could have been a little bit more before they leave. And like, the getting trapped or getting attacked by drones all over Cybertron could have been the end of the first episode. And then there's more wandering around on Cybertron in the second episode. Is like, oh wow, this place is fascist. And then they get trapped at the end of the episode of here.
And it would have been cooler if maybe we'd seen these High Council guys a little before this.
Yes. Like, not Cyclonus. Maybe one of them with a not creepy name. I guess Cyberwarp is the least weird.
This needed to be seeded into the season a little better than this.
I mean, they've been mentioning them, and I appreciate that.
Yeah,
but
that just shows you that they were aware of it. They just weren't, like, doing much.
Yeah. Like, maybe if, I don't know, if they got, like, a transmission about how Strong Arm's ex-girlfriend had escaped, it's like, could you catch her or something?
Yeah.
Just anything, any sign of the council before this, other than just mention of their name. It's a sloppy season. It's not a bad season. It's just, as a whole, it doesn't fit together as well as a lot of other ones do.
It's okay, we'll get to Cyberverse and you'll see what true chaos feels like.
Oh, yeah, oh, God.
I've seen 2 episodes, and yeah. Well, maybe it'll be better than I thought. I mean, the first episode and only episode I saw of Rescue Bots was the singing episode, and I hated that. But I love that show. But I'm guessing, like, Cyberverse isn't quite like that.
All right. So yeah, we will, of course, be back with the next part next time. But before then, it's time for David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yay! This time on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-man fake sibling teachers.
Oh no.
Well,
stepsister?
No, fake, not step. Fake siblings.
Did Ted Cruz Google this episode?
Is kind of like, I guess step siblings are fake siblings, kind of. Yeah. Oh wow! If that category of porn is fake siblings, would be a better, funnier title. Anyway, the main characters of 5-Man are 5 siblings who are teachers. But in this, 5 teachers have come from Tokyo to teach at a small rural school that has trouble keeping teachers there because you're in the middle of nowhere, I guess. And the students are happy because we have these 5 sibling teachers. They're famous.
Keep trying to ban books about people having 2 dads.
Quite possibly. Anyway, but it turns out these 5 teachers are not the 5 siblings we know. They're different actors, but in the same outfits, like the matching neon green jacket and black stripy shirt that black and yellow usually wear. And they also have magic, maybe? Question mark. But it turns out it's Chevalier and the rest of the generals of the bad guys disguised as people, which threw me off because other than Garoa, we haven't seen those actors outside of their costumes and makeup on their face, so it was like weird to see them as just people. Especially, like, Chevalier has a horrible bowl cut. It's really bad haircut on that dude. It's like, in the costume, he looks really handsome, but with that bowl cut, it's like, you look so doofy, dude.
Nobody looks handsome in a bowl cut.
That's true.
Anyway, the monster of the week is a poisonous ammonite that they used to conquer various planets in the past. And he had come to Earth earlier than they did in a UFO that crashed apparently decades or centuries ago, and it's buried underneath what is now the school, which is why they're working there, to dig under the school to find an ancient UFO with a monster of the week in it.
As you do. As you do.
Yes, and Garoa has a mustache, and he's pretending to be the Red Ranger and goofing around with the kids, and it's chasing a rabbit. It's kind of cute, stupid, dumb stuff of them acting as teachers while they're just... It's a cover for an evil plot. But the Black Ranger wanders into town and bumps into his doppelganger or something, and follows the kids back to the school and finds out all about this while trying to track down the teachers, and basically trips his way into activating the secret door into the basement with the UFO. It just falls down the stairs. And while he's fighting the generic mooks in the basement, to cover all the noise in the basement, the generals pretending to be teachers start singing a song loudly and stomping on the floor to the song. So the children don't notice this.
Sure.
And then when they're done with the song, let's go outside.
Let's not be here.
Okay. But anyway, there'd been enough digging underground that the Ammonite monster comes out of his little UFO, and then we have a Quartermass movie happen. No, it's not a giant cricket. It's a big Ammonite shell, and the arms, well, one's sort of like a tentacle, the other one is a hand puppet thing.
Sure.
So it doesn't have a face, it just has a hand. like it's a little snake. It's weird, but cute. The fake teachers, now that the monster's out, they have no reason to be there, so they run the fuck away, and all the children are sad because they made promises to stay here and be our teachers forever, but one little kid can't handle that and runs after them.
Aww.
And then the Black Ranger has to go save the kid. Nonsense. Meanwhile, the Ammonite alien got into one of the bad guys' little UFO mook ships that flies around, and the Red Ranger's actually using his vehicle, whatever it's called. It's a red jet that combines to become the head, and he's actually using it to fight off the alien ships and blow them up and make the Ammonites one crash. And it's like, well, that's cool. We haven't seen those since, like, doing anything other than just combining since, like, episode 5. So that was neat. And Chevy, of course, breaks his promise to this child. It's like, oh, no, I will stay with you forever. I'm going to kidnap you and use you as a human shield, so I will be with you for the rest of your life, but that may be very short life.
Oh, no.
But then the Rangers save the kid, save the day, beat up the monster. Wait, did the monster grow big? Wait.
Did the monster not grow big?
What?
Wait, I have to check the wiki.
That's the most important part.
I watched it last night. Wait. I'm not sure.
You can't just not have the monster grow big.
Edit this part out. I am not
What's
sure.
even the point of living?
I don't think it did. Shit. Because there's a thing that does happen at the end of the episode, which is different, but the wiki does not help. Okay. I should have paid more attention to the end of the episode. Maybe the monster didn't grow big. I don't think it did. However, last episode, the Blue Ranger got a new armor that he got the power-up before Red did. The Tector armor, I think they call it. And all the Rangers, at the end of the episode, get that and beat the crap out of the monster, and Red, like, turns himself into a... Well, like how Blue was shot out of a cannon through the monster last week, like Red somehow propels himself through the monster the weekend it blows up. The end. Yeah, there was no giant robot fight. Sorry, Jen.
Boring.
Doesn't happen every episode. Well, they have a new power-up that really defeats the monster. And
boring.
It was a packed episode, and they didn't have time to grow and biggin it.
I guess.
Yeah. It's the end of the episode.
Alright, so that does it for us for this week. We'll be back with more Transformers, with one final episode of Transformers Robots in Disguise next week.
Oh, man. It's going to be sad. It'll be sad to see it go. It's okay. I'll think of fix it every time my autocorrect on my phone keeps changing things to things that were not what I was trying to say. And I have to change it back. Because that's what that makes me think of.
But of course, you can find us all over the internet. Until then, we are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we are on Mastodon, we have a Discord, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. And for the month of October, because it's spooky season, we always like to do something fun and spooky. So the Patreon special will be about the episode of Extreme Ghostbusters, where they fight something that claims to be the Jersey Devil. And I'm sure David is going to have lots and lots and lots of exciting opinions about that. So this is...
Yes, there will be commentary.
It's going to be fun. We figure at this point we did an episode of The Real Ghostbusters. We're doing Extreme Ghostbusters. So maybe next October we're going to have to do Filmation Ghostbusters. Stay tuned for that.
Or we could just do another regular Ghostbusters episode.
No!
We could do a Sam Hain episode.
I'm going to see if I can find that VHS tape I have of Filmation Ghostbusters from when I worked at the used bookstore.
I mean, I guess there's probably a good episode. But if we keep doing that, we're going to have to do the original Ghostbusters that the Filmation Ghostbusters is based on.
I guess so.
And I don't want to, because we'd have to find that.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Probably on archive.org at this point.
Probably.
Anyway, it's going to be fun.
All right, so until next time when we say farewell to our Robots in Disguise cast with Freedom Fighters. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Freedom Fighters fighting for freedom on Cybertron. I'm David.